morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Right then, so it's around 12:30 in our England, okay, today. The weather, well, yeah, because I never mentioned the weather a couple of times, did I? Well, it's very grey, it's very dull, and it's actually rather chilly, and there is some wind, okay? So the wind has been picking up here and there, okay? Now then, my delicious little babies, I hope that you're all super duper well and delicious, okay? My delicious little babies that you are now then. So I've got some videos today. I'm going to have a little natter, okay? So let's go to the first one, shall we? My delicious little babies. So, right, okay. This caught my attention, okay? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on BitChute and 1 on YouTube, okay? My delicious little babies now then. And I do hope as well that one's managed to look at the video, you know, of come a chameleon. There's a lot in, that doesn't mean no, there's a lot in that video, okay? You see, some videos now, figure of speech, there we are, before I even say it, they speak, there we are, 1,000 words, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So I always do things now for a reason, just like that, time won't give me time, do you know what I mean? Which is also Culture Club. There's a video on YouTube, okay, where you actually see the actual video to that song. So, you know, the lyrics are very easy, you know, to understand. Do you see what I mean? Okay, simple things. But it tells a story. Do you see what I mean? It's like, yeah, who else has just came to my noddle? I want to break free. Do you remember him? Oh, our lovely Not In That Way, Not In That Way with Anybody. Our lovely Freddie Mercury. Okay, and on that video, that's just came to my noddle just, and on that video you see him like vacuuming, like hoovering, okay? There's a lot, there we are, in these videos, my delicious little babies, do you say, okay? But of course you can still find them all on old YouTube, do you see what I mean? So there's a point, there we are, to everything that I say. And my flipping fuse has gone, hasn't it, with my flipping hairdryer? I've got a pack of fuses actually, so I've just got to change it over. Anyway, that was a Tresemme, you know, Tresemme hairdryer. I've had it rather a long time actually, so that fuse, there we are, has lasted forever actually. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so, you know, so anyway, well luckily, you know, managed to dry most of my hair, do you know what I mean? Anyway, sorry, I do just go off on talking about other things, you know what I mean? I try to, while I'm talking about that, something else I want to mention to you. For many years, on and off, decades actually, I do not always use a hairdryer, okay? Because I find that with a hairdryer, it dries your hair out, you know, hair dryer, do you say? So I try to sometimes, you know, over my decades, you know, just to let it dry naturally. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And it does actually feel a lot better when you let it dry naturally. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, sorry, I'm just I'm just rambling on, okay? Anyway, so let's go to this one, shall we? This is on BitChute. And search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Natasha. So it's all together now, in no man's land, together. Do you know what I mean? Natasha T, capital T, capital X. Okay, so it's Natasha with a capital N, then TX. Okay, my delicious babies. Now she's up to 4,383 subscribers, my delicious babies. So the numbers, you know, are creeping up, okay? Now then, my delicious little babies, this video should read, great judge sentences child rapist harshly, amen. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Great judge sentences child rapist harshly, amen. Now that's video, my delicious babies, so I'm just going to tick that one off. That video is just over 3 minutes long, my delicious babies, and what this is to do with, and this is not the first time I've heard this, because this has gone on in our England as well some years ago, okay? You know, like when parents, that doesn't mean no, you know when parents, they take their little bairns, you know, because really we should never say children, you know, I always will say bairns. Of course, everybody's different, you know what I mean, but you have to look at the wren on the end of it, do you see what I mean, okay? Which I've known, there we are, for years, there we are, do you see what I mean, okay? That's hence the reason why I say little bairns, do you see what I mean, yes, okay? And plus the fact, you know, my dad's Yorkshire, do you know what I mean? Anyway, well, you know, they take them, you know, and they feel that, you know, they can trust staff, you know, to look after their little bairns. Do you see what I mean, okay? Well, very sadly, in this particular case, my delicious babies, those poor little bairns were, what's the word to use? Subjected to something. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Okay? Now, for myself, I tell you what, if you were a parent, a mum or dad, mama bear or papa bear, do you see what I mean? I'm pretty sure that you'd be well damn vexed, because I know I would. Do you know what I mean? I won't say anything more. My delicious little babies, you all know who's so very kind enough to listen to my videos. You know how I rock and roll now, do you see what I mean, yes? So this judge, and it was refreshing to see, does not happen that often, does it? My delicious little babies, and this is in born in the USA. Oh, she was having none of the shot, do you see what I mean, okay? And she was done telling your man there, dirty, filthy critter, cretin that he is. Well, I've always been led to believe over the decades that, you know, where your man is going there, okay, that not everybody else seems to like that kind of dirty, scummy man. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So yeah, so what did he get? 22 year. That's what he got. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Like I said, I shall not say anything more. Well worth a listen to that shorty video, okay? And there we are, good on the judge. Seems to be doing, there we are, her job, it seems. Anyway, my delicious little babies, now then the next one, and I will say God bless little babies that it so very sadly happens to, okay? But this is the world, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you see what I mean? Because for yourselves and myself, you know, we do not live in these dirty ways now. Do you see what I mean, okay? But you've got all sorts, haven't you, out there, licorice, all sorts. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? By the way, licorice is exceptionally, there we are, good for you. Okay, now then, my delicious little babies, I like licorice. I do, I like licorice. I like to suck on lemons as well. My delicious little babies. I've always been like that, actually. I like sour things, you know what I mean? Anyway, so let's go on to the next one, shall we? I'm trying to do this in some sort of order here as how I want it to go. This upload happens to have 31,517 subscribers, my delicious little babies. I haven't advertised them, actually, for a long time. So search engine of your choice again, my little lovelies that you are. philosophers, space, stone, dot, info, space, pure blood. And then space bar, BitChute. And then you should have reached your destination just like the previous one, okay? Now then, my delicious little babies, this video should read, I wanted to believe for the longest time that it wasn't, just joining the dots, a depopulation agenda. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? I wanted to believe for the longest time that it wasn't a depopulation agenda. Now then, my delicious little babies, this video, what is it? 2 minutes and 41 seconds, I do believe. So again, that's another shorty video. And the reason why I'm mentioning it, my delicious little babies, is because you say there's a lot said in these shorty videos. Do you see what I mean? Okay, very clear indeed. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, which of course you know, for those of us, you know, God bless who do know. Okay, you know, we already, there we are, know these things now. Do you see what I mean? But you know, there are an awful lot. I would say there are some millions who very sadly do not want to believe. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So this is a struggle. Do you know what I mean? Hence the reason why we are having a lot of, you know, sorry to have to say it this way, but mental health at the moment. It appears that it has gone through the roof. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, but another very interesting little video. Actually, she goes on, which she has been, on the SGT report with Sean on a BitChute, okay? So yeah, we know who this woman is, okay? Now then, the next one, my delicious little babies. So this is search engine of your choice again. Scenery, space, on, space, the, space, road, space, to, ... Then space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. So it's scenery on the road to ... Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, they are now up to 7,188 subscribers, my delicious little babies. I'm really pleased when I see all the numbers going up. Do you know what I mean? It really, you know, it warms my heart. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, I do have a heart when I choose to show it. Okay, my delicious little babies. Not very often, though. Do you know what I mean? Okay, somebody's doing a U-turn, aren't they, my delicious little babies? Anyway, my delicious little babies, let me continue, shall we? So this video should read, Graham Hood. Mind you, when we go back many decades ago, we had a Robin Hood, didn't we? My delicious little babies, anyway. Not the same thing, though. Do you know what I mean? That just came into me noddle. Graham Hood brings an urgent appeal to everyone in authority in Australia. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Graham Hood brings an urgent appeal to everyone in authority in Australia. Yeah, God bless the Australians, okay? And the reason why I say this, my delicious little baby, see, I like to follow what's going on in Australia, okay? Because, I mean, they really had it flipping dire over there. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? I mean, let me tell you, the putrid flipping old bill and everything, they were not ramping, do you know what I mean? In fact, it was disgusting what was taking place with the old, you know, pandemic and everything. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Really putrid, and with their putrid effing governments as well. Anyway, my delicious little babies, in this video, it's about, that doesn't mean no, in this video, he shows a clip of a government where he's explaining, this man, your man there, okay, he's got a woman either side of him, but what I noticed was there were no flags in this video. And this video, I think, is about 13 minutes or something long. It's something around that time. It's between 12 and 14 minutes anyway. So again, not a long video, okay? And yeah, I noticed that there was no flags. Usually they'll show flags, weren't they? Do you know what I mean? But there was none on this video. But your man there was, well, really, there we are, telling it as it is. Now, the way I see it is, what we need to get back to, so when I was listening to the video, okay, what we need to get back to here, so we must rewind, do you say, is where, you know, this is all said like years after. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? So what your man there, Graham, was saying, okay, is that, I mean, I did not agree with him where, you know, because again, we get back to a circle, you know, where, you know, he's wanting their governments to do the right thing, okay, that they were put there for. Well, I personally, you know, do not agree with that. Do you see what I mean? So that's the part that I did not agree with, okay? But the whole point of me telling you about the video, my delicious babies, is it is interesting to listen to. And what he was saying is that Australia are going to be watching. They are going to be watching. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, I mean, ones could say that, you know, ones like politicians and everything, that they go into something, you know, with a good intention of doing good. But I beg to differ, and I do not agree with that. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's different how they see things now, but for myself, no. Because they're already, when they go to these, what are these poxy universities and everything, you know, to be university. Do you know what I mean? And they're programmed, there we are, to be barefaced, there we are, effing liars. Do you see what I mean, okay? Corruption, strife, you know, not only in Australia, you're talking all of the countries, you know, all over the world. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But overall, was the video worth listening to? There we are, yes, okay? But yes, it's interesting, and it is also interesting. But we've been seeing this long time now for ones who can see, you know, with their eyes, God bless, and ears to hear. There are certain, there we are, who are trying to cover their effing ass. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But like I said, you know, where were certain at the time? Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Simple things, just asking a question here now. Do you say? Okay. But yes, well worth a listen to that little video, okay? But like I said, I didn't agree, you know, because I've said before, and I will continue to say, every single government in the world, there we are, should be booted out. Never to return again, okay? Because I do not feel that they are there for our higher good. No, they are not, okay? And I'm going to stand by what I say, okay? So if my video stays up, it stays up. If it does not, it does not, does it? Do you know what I mean? There's very little I can do about it. You know, it's what ones on the old YouTube decide, you know, what should be seen and what should not be seen, isn't it? My delicious little babies. Now then, let's go on to the next one. So let's go and tick you off, Graham. And scenery on the road to... We're on the road to nowhere. I've just got that song as well. You know what I mean? Because that's the truth, isn't it? I mean, if ones continue to have this faith in their governments, the song, there we are. Rewind and start again. The song is done saying it. Do you know what I mean? What I've just sang. You know what I mean? Okay? You can only give somebody's so many chances, and if they refuse to change their putrid and nasty ways, well, there's only one thing to do, isn't there, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay? And of course, I did not mean that in the wrong sense of the word. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Okay? In case anybody thought I was saying it, on old YouTube. Okay? Now then, not talking to yourselves, my delicious little babies. Now the next one, okay, is, this is our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Dr. Shiva. He's on YouTube, my delicious little babies, and he's got 245,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies. 245. He did have 246. 246. I've got my flipping singing voice on today, haven't I, my delicious little babies? It's just what's coming in my noddle, okay? So he's lost some. God bless. Anyway, my delicious little babies, so this video was uploaded 3 days ago, okay? My delicious little babies, and the video should read, Dr. Shiva live. This is why the swarm creatures. That's it. So I'll repeat again, Dr. Shiva live. This is why the swarm creatures, okay? Now, this video here is well over, is it about an hour and 50 minutes or something long, or 54 minutes long? My delicious little babies. Now then, see, the reason why I'm mentioning Dr. Shiva, God bless him, okay, he's very passionate about what he talks about, okay? Now, he does not, I truly do not believe with Dr. Shiva that he comes across to offend, okay, whether that's a different nationality, because like I've said before, we've all got the same blood, colour blood running through our veins, okay? So no, I do not personally see him as that way, okay? I was looking at some of the comments. I never looked at a lot of them because I wanted to bang my video out, okay, to you all, my delicious little babies. Yeah, it's interesting for the comments, even from our England as well. Do you see what I mean, okay? But I am aware, actually, that he does have some, ones who are working alongside him in some way, in our England as well. But what he's talking about, and when I was listening to the video, okay, I'm halfway through anyway, which I've, put it on pause, so I'll go back to listen to our lovely Dr. Shiva. But my point is, in all of this, is that he's done saying it. About, what's his flipping name now? Born in the USA, Mr. Flipping Trump. Mr. What's his name? What's that one? Robert Kennedy, okay? And he's talking about other things now, do you see what I mean? As a way, there we are, to wake others up. There we are, do you see what I mean, okay? And that's not meaning that in a nasty way, the way I'm saying it, okay? But there we are, but he's just done saying it, and I just feel that because he's so passionate about what he talks about, there we are, he can get damn frustrated. I do not blame the man, because it frustrates myself. You know what I mean? And also our lovely, not in that way, our lovely David Icke and his lovely dear little sons. Do you know what I mean? It's so frustrating. Do you see what I mean? Because one's, like what he was talking about, I actually seen that little tiny speech, yes, days and days and days ago, right? Where Robert Kennedy, let's make America healthy again. Well, I've got nothing across my shoulders, my delicious little baby, so that's telling me no. Do you see what I mean, okay? You see, some of these, right, are good at talking the talk, isn't it? But they never walk the walk. It's like if you look at governments, they will say, I pledge. So that does not mean that they're going to do it. They're just pledging it. But when I heard that shout come out of Robert Kennedy's trap now, do you see what I mean? I thought, you flipping effing bullshitter. F off nicely. F off nicely. Get on your back and pedal fast. And about Mr. Trump as well. At the end of the day, like I said, he should have just stuck to doing what he does as a businessman. Do you know what I mean? Okay? Because, for anybody in the world, to go from being really admired and loved to being despised, I should imagine is not a very nice feeling, my delicious little babies. That's just my thoughts, my own personal thoughts here. Do you see what I mean, okay? But yet there are still ones who believe, there we are, in this bullshit. So I'll say about Mr. Trump as well, F off nicely, get on your bike and pedal fast. Okay, because none of you or Robert Kennedy, none of them are there for their American population. No, they're not. This is just another load of flipping bullshit coming out the effing traps. Do you see? And that is my thoughts on it. That is my feelings on it. And I'll repeat again, nobody's saying that Donald Trump, that he hasn't got the gift of the gab. I mean, he can make the cat laugh, do you know what I mean? But not when you play flipping games now with somebody's laugh. I happen to take, there we are, that extremely seriously. Do you say? So it seems to me, see the horns are up. See, it seems to me, my delicious babies, and it's not myself, that, you know what I mean, ones who are still following this shit, okay, they're not wanting to see, there we are, the truth now. They're really not, my delicious little babies. They do not want to hear the truth. So what is it now? And I'm not saying this in a nasty way towards Americans who, you know, who are in this God bless state of mind right now, because like I said, it's like they've all been, there we are, mesmerised. Do you see what I mean, okay? But the way I see it is like this. You know, they need to understand, you know, when you've got a bullshitter in front of you, do you see what I mean, who's not going to make these changes. He's really not. Neither's your other man there, and one's got to understand this now, do you see what I mean? But of course you do have parts of the alternative media, not all of them, no, you know, but like for some of those are on the effing gravy train, do you know what I mean, okay? Because if they say the right thing at the right time, it's ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes, okay, so they're promoting, I feel, well, I'm going to be done saying it, they're promoting effing scum. Do you know what I mean? And you should see it, you know in ones, because they're really Trump fans, yes? Oh, my life. Some of the comments, I mean, I do not look at many martialistic babies, but some of the comments, I tell you what, they're flipping venomous, you know? Really, there we are, damn well flipping venomous. You know what I mean? Oh, you cannot say anything against Mr. Trump. Oh, no, you cannot say nothing. Do you see what I mean, okay? To me, this is bonkers, crackers, crazy. Do you say? And why is everybody as well looking to flipping effing America? I've got nothing against, not the Americans, okay? But why is everybody looking to them? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, let me tell you, nobody is more special than nobody in any country. Do you know what I mean? We're all the same. Well, I mean, not all of us are the same. You know, we can be very kind, very caring towards our fellow mankind, okay? You know, for most. And our beautiful little and large little birdies, little creatures great and small, little and large animals all over the world, okay? But you've got another set, haven't you, my delicious little babies, who are not very nice at all. It's like having a 10-foot flipping effing snake around your bloody damn neck. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? And you imagine, you know, you're trying to get this snake from around your neck. Do you see what I mean? Okay? And then what, we got the flipping octopus. Got what do they call them? Them tentacles everywhere. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay? So for myself, I just really genuinely feel, there we are, that ones who are really in this frame and state of mind right now, okay, just to flipping get out of it and to understand, wake up and smell the effing coffee to what is really, there we are, damn well going on here. Okay? I mean, it's dominating, even on BitChute, my delicious babies, and I happen to really love BitChute, you know, because you've got some banging uploaders, do you know what I mean? And you can get a day when things are rather quiet, and then you'll get another day where, you know, you really banging videos coming out, do you see what I mean, okay? And of course, they work very hard. God bless them, the uploaders, not in that way, not in that way. They work extremely hard to give out the best information possible. But lately, because, you know, November, do you know what I mean, okay? It seems to be dominating. Oh, and that's something else I want to tell you as well. I haven't looked at this video yet, okay? I've only just glanced, okay? What is it now? Stu Peters, because he's good, he is, Stu Peters. I like Stu Peters, like I said, not in that way, not in that way. What was it? Something about, I need to watch the video. I'll write it down. When I've watched it, I'll write it down and then I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Or unless you want to look yourself, all you have to say is Stu Peters, okay? S-T-E-W, then space Peters. What is it? He's been turned away from something to do with Tucker Carlson. Yeah, you see, there we are. You can see what's happening here. Do you see what I mean? And of course, Stu Peters has spoken out, you know, to do with, you know, this flipping chat. What's been going on? Do you know what I mean? He's been speaking out. Do you see what I mean? Okay, over the months. Okay, because he disagrees. You know what I mean? So some of his videos I will watch. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but he's very passionate in what he says as well. You know, this is why I'm saying different uploaders are very passionate in their own way for what they want to say. Do you see what I mean? But let's get back to Dr. Shiva now. So the fact of the matter is, you know, what he's saying, there we are, is the damn truth. But of course, even for Dr. Shiva, God bless him, he gets, what is it, this rewind and start again, keep stumbling, shadow banning as well. Do you see what I mean? I mean, this is not correct. This is not right. You know, when all you're wanting to do is just be done telling the truth. You know, but it's taken, like I said, Dr. Shiva, I've said previously on other videos, it's taken him on his journey, there we are, in his own life. Do you know what I mean? But it took him years as well to, you know, to work everything out, God bless. Do you see what I mean, okay? But, no, a really interesting video to listen to, but he's done saying it about who I've just mentioned, Trump and Robert Kennedy and everything. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, and I genuinely do believe that Dr. Shiva, God bless him, there we are, he wants to work for the good. I do genuinely believe that with my heart, I do. But he just gets peed off sometimes. I don't blame you, Dr. Shiva. I'll get flipping effing peed off as well, because it's like you're a stuck record, isn't it? You just have to keep damn well flipping repeating yourself again, just like our lovely David Icke and his lovely dear little sons, dear little Jamie and dear little Gareth. You know what I mean? It's like you feel like a stuck record. I felt like that, my delicious babies, when I've done my YouTube videos and when I've talked, you know, when I'm out and about, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Especially because not everybody is on a certain level, because everybody's at different levels of what they believe, how they see things now. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but for myself, yes, I felt like a stuck record myself. Do you know what I mean? Especially when one's, for some unknown reason, either do not believe or do not want to listen. I mean, it's such a shame because in the world, and I will say it about myself as well, at some points in all of our lives, there we are, we have been hoodwinked, we have been indoctrinated, and we have been put down to such a level, you know, that it's very hard to get yourself out of that hole. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But I've been spending as much time as I can, there we are, to deprogram myself. Do you see what I mean, okay? And let me tell you, it is a very stressful, I might like to add, a very stressful, there we are, process. But I'm not trusting none of it. Do you see what I mean? Okay? I do not believe, no. And I never will, no. No, I will not. Anyway, my delicious babies, so that's that. Yeah, really good video. I'm going to listen to the rest of our lovely Dr. Shiva. He's talking to a woman, God bless, called Laura. Yeah, she's been on with him before, you know, like on these, you know, like these, I suppose it's like these Zoom things, isn't it? You know what I mean? Zoom, you chase a day away. Anyway, my delicious babies, so finally, and then I'm going to be over and out. So this one's on a BitChute. This uploader happens to have 7,829 subscribers, my delicious babies. And yes, I do advertise these as well, okay? Understanding, search engine of your choice, my delicious babies. Understanding space, the space, Laz. Okay, my delicious babies. So understanding the Laz. And then space bar, BitChute. And then you should have reached your destination, okay? Now then, this one here, that doesn't mean no. Now, I happen to think that this woman here is, of course, you know, not in that way, is, there we are, for even say it, a very interesting woman as well, okay? I actually like her, there we are, videos that she delivers, okay, that she bangs out, okay? Oh, she's just got married as well. She's just got married. Oh, congratulations, the White Rabbit. Okay, she's very good, you know. Okay, I've advertised her, there we are, before. Okay, because there's other uploaders who will upload her videos. Okay, certain uploaders will upload her videos. God bless. So this video should read the White Rabbit. Okay, inject, infect, monetize the asset you. Okay, my delicious baby. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? The White Rabbit. Inject, infect, monetize the asset you. Yes. Now this video here, my delicious babies, with the White Rabbit is 27 minutes something long. Okay, so that's not such a long video either. Yeah, she's done telling it as well. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Okay, you really need to listen to that video as well, my delicious babies. Well, I mean, I can only make a suggestion, can't I? I can only give out the information. I do it as a hobby. There we are. I enjoy doing my little hobby. Do you see what I mean, okay? Just so that if somebody has not seen a particular video, do you see what I mean, that they can, you know, if they want to, not meaning this in a, you know, a disrespectful manner, but, you know, just educate themselves more, do you know what I mean? Because, you know, the brilliant uploaders and everything, you know, they do a lot of research, do you see what I mean, okay? Well, it's something else she'd said, which was very fascinating as well. Now, I happen to be into anything like this, okay? Because I believe in things now, do you see what I mean? I believe in dreams, you know, dreams, dream, 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 dream. Oh gosh, I really got my singing voice on today, my delicious babies, anyway, because we need to break up the sharps sometimes, you know what I mean? Because life is just too flipping damn serious, isn't it, for the majority of us, do you know what I mean? But I do always find something to smile about each and every day. Getting back to your woman here now. Yeah, she said that her husband, who they just got married, God bless them, congratulations and celebrations, yes. And she said that her husband, there used to be a dear man who was working under her husband, okay, but her husband helped this man, God bless, and then her husband had said to her that he had a dream, okay, and in this dream there was this man who used to work under her husband, okay, this only I think a couple of weeks ago or something like that, it's not long ago, and was stood afar, you know, from afar, and he was waving, you know, at the White Rabbit's husband, okay. So what her husband then did was it the next day he called you know, this dear man who used to work under her husband, and her husband called his dog and burned his phone, and there was no answer. So from there, he then contacted others, okay, to find out about this dear man who used to work under him, and he passed away. My delicious little babies, look at that. God bless him. May he rest in peace. Passed away. Yeah. So the way, you know, the White Rabbit and her husband saw this, which, to be fair, there we are. I would have seen it, sorry, in exactly, there we are, the same way. That was very clear. So when the dear man who'd passed away was waving in her husband's dream, okay, he was saying goodbye and thank you. Do you know what I mean? So yes, that, to me, that was very, simple things. That was very easy to understand that dream. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. But I'm a firm believer in dreams, my delicious little babies, and let me tell you, there we are. And usually as well, you know, dreams do come true. Do you know what I mean? And of course, you know, if dear spirit, you know, really wants to get something across to somebody, then, you know, they're done doing it. It's like, I've only ever, and then I'm going to close my book. So thank you, our little White Rabbit. Oh, you know what I've got to do? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my delicious little babies? Now then, so now I'm going to close my book, yes. So I've had, you know, only in my lifetime, a few times, me beautiful, oh, how I love you so, my beautiful little mama bear. Yes, and I've had at least 3 dreams, actually, where my beautiful mama bear's face has come right in front of my face. Okay, and I wasn't even sleeping, I could have been half stirring, and then, you know, so I turn this way, I can see my beautiful mama bear's face, I lie on the back, and then she's there, and then I lie on the other side, and she's there. And that was all to do with, oh, my beautiful little nanny and granddad, how I loved you so as well, to do with my beautiful dear little nana. So I'm a firm believer in that as well. So, you know, somebody very sadly lost their dear mum, just like I have, you know, many years ago now. Yeah, many years ago now. God bless. Well, you know, that's usually a warning. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? And each and every time, there we are, it was a warning. And it's very true as well. Very true. Do you know what I mean? So I got on the dog and burned straight away, then you found out, don't you? Do you see what I mean? Yes? Okay? So she was letting me know about me, beautiful mama bear was letting me know about my beautiful dear little nana. Do you see what I mean? Okay? And each time, there we are, I swear down, all true. Do you see what I mean? Okay? So I'm very much a firm believer in dreams. So for anybody out there, if you do happen to have dreams, my delicious little babies, and it's something that's so clear that you can remember all of your dream the next morning, I would give a good piece of advice, and please write that dream down and date it, okay? Because it may not be something that happens the next day or the next week or something like that, okay? But you can always go back to it. Do you see what I mean, okay? And then you will understand what your dear spirit, you know, there we are, we're getting across to you. Do you see? Anyway, so that's the end of my video, my delicious baby. So yes, I'm sorry I never put my lights on. I flipping just got straight into the videos, but you know, please, you know, a little bit of time out your day or night for whoever's so kind enough to listen to my video today or any of my videos. God bless you all, and so much love to you all, okay? But please try to watch at least, there we are, some of these videos. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because this is a super duper important. You know, I happen to find all of this, there we are, super duper important. That's why I give out, there we are, the information. Do you see what I mean? Okay? So wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life. So true, my delicious baby. So if it's morning, afternoon or evening, have a super duper and delicious time, whatever you're doing. Okay? And so much love and God bless, and thank you once again for listening. Sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony and bright blessings. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. Okay, my delicious babies, so much love. God bless. Take care. Goodbye.